beautiful again. So good. Okay, so an equals to test, like you remember from last week, is a two-tailed test. We got the null in the middle here. That means we're going to have two critical values. Remember, that's that value that's right here on the edge. Shows us where the rejection region is. The rejection region is these color regions over here. And in this one, alpha is 0.10, which means we are 90% confident about this. And there's a 10% chance that we're wrong. So that means that there's, what, 5% here and 5% here. Now, we don't actually have to look that up because we already looked that up here. We knew that if it was 5% in the tail on the left, that this number is negative 1.645, and that this one is positive 1.645. So, if something is, they're saying that basically that it is 13,900, and remember, it doesn't have to exactly be that. I mean, the mean here is 13,725. But the question is it far enough in the rejection regions to be considered not equal to, or is it possibly equal to? All right, step 4. Got to find that standardized test statistic. So for this one, I'm going to take my x bar, which is 13,725, because that's what the x bar is, the sample mean, and subtract the mu, which is the population mean, $13,900, divide by sigma, which is $2,345, divided by the square root of 500, which is n. And if you put that in your calculator, you end up with your z-score of negative 1.67. Pretty close to what the edge is. Negative 1.67. Okay, so negative 1.67 is falling. I'm just going to use a different color this time. Negative 1.67 is falling right about here. It's negative 1.67. That means it fell in the rejection region this time, so we're going to reject the null. Remember, you always think about the null first. And then you've got to decide, okay, what does that mean for the claim? So this time the null is the claim, so that means I'm rejecting the claim. It just wasn't close enough. It wasn't within this region here that it could possibly be equal to 13,900. It's not close enough if I want to be that certain. So I'm going to reject it. I reject the claim that the mean annual cost of raising a child is $13,900. And by the way, if that N was a lot lower, then it may have been accepted because it was so close. But, man, if you ask 500 families and you're still that far off, then it's probably not true. Okay, the homework is here at the bottom. Page 374, 19 through 25 odds, and 37 and 39. Make sure that you do at least one of these. Don't skip don't skip both of those, because then you're going to miss out on the whole point of this. The first ones are really fast. We'll finish the other 2 pages of these notes on Wednesday. I hope you guys have a great day. I miss you a whole bunch. Bye-bye.